I'm going to do another video on the buyer tour and what that looks like. So we're going to move into presentation, which is the second one here, right in the middle of presentations for buyers. And if you want, I can take you back to the beginning of how we got here. And I'll do that by going over here to the left-hand sidebar, back to our airplane, and I hit Core Present. Or you can go to the left-hand sidebar and go into All Marketing you want, and then select it from the marketing dashboard by hitting Core Present and Get Started. And as that opens up, you can see it says Get Ready to Win. Then we're going to select the presentation that fits the scenario that we're working on. Okay, so we're going to select Buyer Tour here. Select the black button that says Start, and then you'll want to grab the MLS numbers from your MLS sheets. I still print off the MLS sheets in the agent form for myself to refer to during the showings, but I want the MLS numbers in order to input into this particular presentation. So I'll do that by copying them. I save them in my note app. I don't know about you, but I use my note app for everything. So I'll grab that first one and I drop it into the presentation here. Give it a second to load, and then I'm going to grab the second one. There. And then I'll grab the third one. Oh, you have to hit the little arrow at the end so that it loads it. That is the last one. The nice thing about this is it actually maps out where the showings are. So I know those two are together. And now in hindsight, I know that this number 3 actually needs to be my number 1, and I can see that by the location and how I set them up. So that you can move the little dice on the left-hand side with the 6 dots, you can move it in any order that you like. I don't even see the number 2 anymore. There it is. It's hiding behind the number 3. So you can really span out or span in and get a good feel of where you're at. So I know we're going to go here, and then we're going to go to number 2, and then we're going to go to number 3. And then I can add my client's name here at the bottom. And this part's important because it won't let you proceed without that. Here we go. And if you haven't already added them in your kvCORE, I have, because one of the first things I do when I talk to someone on the phone is I get them immediately into my kvCORE. So at this point, I'll typically have their name and have them in my kvCORE. But if you haven't done that, maybe your process or your systems are different, you can click on the little blue sentence here where it says don't have a kvCORE client created. You can click here. So you can do that. Like I said, mine's already in there, so I grab it. You just want to make sure that you get their name right and it loads, and then you can hit save and continue. You can add slides at this portion. You could add some of those buyer presentation slides into this one, like what buyers want from their agent. That might be a good one, so I'll click on it. The home buying process, who doesn't want to know that? The value of an agent, that might be a good one. And then I'll add those selected slides, and then we'll go to the properties. And it shows the properties that we've added. You can hit next. So you'll see here on the left-hand sidebar, you can click on the different properties just to make sure that it loaded right and in the order that you want. It shows the details that pull from the IDX feed from your website. It even shows the map and the location at the top. How great is that? And then you'll go to rate review at the end. It gives them an opportunity to actually rate them afterwards. But having the web version for this isn't quite as crucial for me as it is on the buyer broker one, but it's an option and that's up to you. Hit PDF and I'll just show you the difference here. Just looks a little bit different. It will print different. And then the rate and review at the end is more of a handwritten one where they actually would select that at the end with their pen. When I do this for clients, when I print these out, they actually use it during the process and I see them making notes on each of them. So it's kind of nice to bring a pen with you so that they have that. And it just opens them up to communication. What did you think? And they can refer back to those notes later, especially if they've seen more than one property, because they tend to blend together. I typically don't make this presentation for somebody that's seeing one property. In that circumstance, I'll just bring them the MLS sheet in agent form. But anytime it's over one, I do try and make this great presentation for my clients. Okay, so now that we have created our presentation with the tour that we're going to do, I'll go ahead and hit present share. This takes us to the next page, and you can add a video. You can look at the presentation again, how they'll see it. You can email it directly from here. Once this little ball stops scrolling and doing what it's doing, then you can hit download and print, which I'm going to do because I will definitely print this off for tomorrow's tour. And then I'm going to hit copy because even though this isn't the web version, I can still copy the link and then drop it into email. So not only am I going to drop it into email, but I'm also going to confirm our appointment tomorrow. Give them something to look at and confirm that the houses that they're seeing are the ones that were intended, because sometimes there's a lot of Zillow text going back and forth. It just keeps things really professional and clean and simple. And I hope to just keep bringing you new things as I discover them and showing you some of my old favorites. I really do plan on making as many of these videos as possible because I really, really do use kvCORE in my business and it's helped me be successful, and I want everyone to be successful. So with that being said, I will stop sharing my screen and just say have a wonderful night, and I'll see you on the next video.